Lesson 4, page 45, Memory in Marble. Let's begin. Look at the picture. Have you seen the picture before? Where have you seen it? Do you know the name of this monument? Where is it situated? This is a picture of Taj Mahal. Let's read. Page 46. Tarun studies in class 5. His teacher has given a task to the students of his class. He has told them to write a paragraph on the Taj Mahal. But Tarun does not know much about the Taj Mahal. He only knows that it is a beautiful monument situated in Agra. Worried, he came back home in the evening and asked his grandfather, "Grandfather, can you tell me something about Taj Mahal?" Tarun's grandfather was a retired teacher, so he knew a lot about this beautiful monument. He smiled and said, "Okay, if you promise to be a good boy, I will tell you many things about the Taj." As soon as Tarun promised not to be naughty, his grandfather began to tell him the story of Taj Mahal. Once upon a time, there lived a prince named Khurram. He was the son of Jahangir and the grandson of Akbar the Great. One day, Khurram went to the Mina Bazar with his friends. There he caught a glimpse of an extremely beautiful girl who was selling silk and glass beads. The girl was Arjuman Banu Begum. She was born in a family of a Persian nobility. After meeting her, Khurram went back to his father and said that he wanted to marry her. Khurram married Arjuman Banu Begum in 1612, 5 years after their first meeting. At this point, Tarun stopped his grandfather. "But grandfather, I don't want to hear the story of Prince Khurram. I want to know about the Taj Mahal." Page 47. "Be patient, Tarun. Let me finish the whole story," said his grandfather. "All right," said Tarun. His grandfather continued with the story. Prince Khurram was later known as Shah Jahan. He became the emperor in the year of 1628. Arjuman Banu Begum was later renamed as Mumtaz Mahal. "But what does the name Mumtaz Mahal mean?" I asked Tarun. "It means the brightest," asked Tarun. "It means the brightest crown of the world," answered his grandfather. Then he continued with his tale. When Mumtaz was on her deathbed, Shah Jahan promised her that he would not marry again. He also promised her that he would build the most beautiful mausoleum over her grave. "What is a mausoleum, grandfather?" asked Tarun in surprise. "Oh, a mausoleum is a building built over the graves of dead people," said grandfather. According to legends, Shah Jahan was so sad after her death that he ordered the court to mourn for 2 years. Later, Shah Jahan started to build the world's most beautiful monument beside the river Yamuna in memory of his beloved wife. It took 22 years and 22,000 workers to build the monument. The Taj Mahal was built entirely out of white marble. This white marble was brought in from all over Asia. When Shah Jahan died in 1666, his body was placed next to the grave of Mumtaz Mahal. This magnificent monument came to be known as the Taj Mahal. It is now considered to be one among the 7 wonders of the world. Grandfather paused for a moment. "Well, I have told you quite a lot today. Will this be helpful enough?" "Oh yes, now I can easily write a paragraph on the Taj Mahal," said Tarun happily. Wardrobe, glimpse, a quick look, beads, small pieces of glass or stone that are joined in a string to make a necklace. Emperor, the ruler of an empire. Court, the place from where a king governs and passes judgment. Mourn, show sadness. Beloved, a person who is dearly loved. Grave, hole dug to bury a dead body. Magnificent, wonderful. Activity 1. Let's complete the sentences with formation from the text. A. Tarun's grandfather knew a lot about the Taj Mahal because he was dash. B. Akbar the general was the grandfather of dash. C. Khurram first saw Arjuman Banu Begum at dash. D. Prince Khurram was later known as E. Mumtaz Mahal means F. Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal in memory of 8. Taj Mahal is one of the dash. Activity 2, page 49. Let's arrange the jumbled words with the help of the given hints. A. Seumuamlo. Hint. A building which there is a grave. B. Spneria. A man from Persia. C. Legwe. Hint. A valuable stone. D. Sligmpe. A look only for a moment. Let's look at the following sentences from the text. He only knows that it is a beautiful monument in Agra. Tarun promised not to be naughty. The red-colored words in the above sentences are describing words or adjectives. They tell us something about the subject. In the first sentence, the word beautiful tells us something about the monument, and in the second sentence, the word naughty tells us something about Tarun. Let's do activity 3A. Find out some describing words from the text and put them in the box below. One is done for you. Beautiful. Activity 3B, page 50. Let's make sentences with the adjectives given below. Honest, poor, narrow, true. Activity 4. Let's change forms of the following doing words. One is done for you. Present tale, past told. Present smile, past smiled. Past caught, present catch. Present go, past went. Past wanted, present want. Let's look at the following sentences from the text. Tarun studies in class 5. His grandfather began to tell him the story of the Taj Mahal. The words in and of in color are called prepositions. A preposition is a word used before a noun or a pronoun to indicate place, position, time, or method. Let's see some examples. Page 51. The book is in the bag. The book is on the table. The book is under the table. The book is for you. She gave a book to her teacher. She held the book over the table. She read the book during class. In each of the above sentences, the preposition shows the position on, under, over, time, during, method, for, to, and place, in. Activity 5. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions from the box. One is done for you. A. My uncle visited us on the 5th of April. B. Ram went to play football dash the tiffin break. C. Mr. Brown lives dash in England. D. The tail dash a monkey is long. E. The cat is sleeping dash the table. F. Mrs. Das brought sweets dash the children. Go. Rahul came dash my house this morning. There in, for, of, under, during, on, to. Fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. One is done for you. Activity 6, page 52. The Taj Mahal is one of dash greatest wonders of dash world. It is dash wonderful specimen of architecture. Dash monument like this is rare to find. I am proud to be dash Indian. Activity 7. Suppose you have visited a place of historical interest. Now write at least 8 sentences about that place. Begin with the name of the place. Here are some hints. 1. Last summer I visited. 2. I went there with. 3. I saw the. 4. It is located. 5. It was built by. 6. It has. 7. 8. Activity 8. Write 8 sentences about your journey from your home to school. You can use the following hints. Distance between home and school, modes of traveling, important landmarks, things you see in the course of your journey, the most exciting part of your journey. Activity 9. You have seen a route map in lesson 2. Draw a route map of your journey from your home to school. Page 53. Let's work together. The Taj Mahal is a famous monument. There are many such beautiful monuments in India. For example, the Red Fort in Delhi, the Victoria Memorial in Kolkata, the Charminar in Hyderabad, and many more. Draw as many pictures of such buildings as you can on a chart paper and make a poster. Use color pencils to color your poster. Your teacher will help you. Lesson 5, page 54. My school days. Do you love to go to school? Which subject do you like the most? Can you guess whose school days we are going to read about? Let's read. One morning I went to Baliganj Government High School with my maternal uncle. The class teacher gave me a few questions to answer and also a few sums to solve. I wrote the answers, solved the sums and showed them to the teacher. He went through the answers and nodded. His gesture indicated that my answers were correct and thus I was admitted to the school. The Baliganj Government High School was on the eastern side of the Beltola Road police station. The southern part of the school was our playground. It was surrounded by a lofty wall. When seen from above, the school looked like the English letter T. Page 55. The vertical part of the T was the hall of the school and the horizontal part of the letter was formed by the row of classrooms. The annual prize distribution ceremony was held in this hall, which had a gallery as well. Feasts on occasion of Saraswati Puja were also arranged here. I still remember the experience of watching a Shakespearean play in this hall. The play was The Merchant of Venice, a few scenes from which were performed by a couple of foreign actors called Greenberg and Salim. A Charlie Chaplin movie was also screened here once. Wardrobe, gallery, an upper floor of seats in a theatre, foreign, belonging to a country other than one's own. Activity 1. Let's answer the following questions. A. To which school was the author admitted? B. What was the school hall used for? C. What was the name of the Shakespearean play that was performed in the hall? D. Name the two foreign actors mentioned by the author. Activity 2. Write T for true and F for false statements. A. The author went to Baliganj Government High School with his mother. False. B. The Baliganj Government High School is on the eastern side of Beltola police station. True. C. The southern part of the school was the playground. D. When seen from above, the author's school looked like the English letter L. Activity 3. Let's match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Column A. Sums. Column B. Mathematical problems. B. Nodded to move the head as a sign of approval. C. Surrounded, encircled. D. Foreigner, someone who belongs to another country. E. Cinema, movie. Activity 4. Let's fill in the following chart with suitable verb forms. Present, past went, past participle. Present look, past participle. Present লিখতে হবে, past gave. Present use আর আরেকটা হচ্ছে past participle shown. Activity 5. Went, looked, give, show, use. Form sentences of your own with the following verbs. Page 57. There were quite a number of good teachers in our school. B.D. Roy taught us English. He was a small man, but he took great care to ensure that we pronounced English correctly. One day he told us the story of the ox and the frog from Aesop's fable. Before telling us the story, he taught us how the pronunciation of the depends on whether the following word begins with a vowel or a consonant. I fondly remember our head Pandit Bhattacharya sir for his excellent handwriting. I don't think anybody else could write Bengali more beautifully on the blackboard. I was not very good at sports, but I could draw very well. As a result, I became the favorite of our drawing teacher, Ashu Babu. He was given the charge of decorating the hall for the annual prize distribution ceremony. He also conducted an event called music drawing. For this event, there would be a blackboard and colored chalks on a table. A student would sing a song and another would draw a picture on the blackboard, trying to capture in lines and color the essence of the song. In this way, through many such happy and memorable episodes, I spent the 6 years of my school life. 10 years after leaving school, I went back there just once, probably to attend a reunion of ex-students. As I entered the hall, I noted with surprise that I could not recognize it. The hall, which had seemed enormous earlier, did not seem to be quite that big then. Not only the hall, but even the doors, the classrooms, the benches, and the corridor appeared to be much smaller. This feeling was natural, though. I was 5 feet 3 inches tall when I left school, and now I have grown to about 6.5 feet. I have grown a lot in all these years, but my school has not. I have never gone back to my school since then. It is indeed a pleasure to take a trip down memory lane and relive the past moments of joy. Adapted from Satyajit Ray's যখন ছোট ছিলাম. Wardrobe, pronounced, uttered correctly, excellent, extremely good, favorite, the best loved, recognized, to locate and identify. Activity 6. Let's complete the following sentences with information from the text. A. The subject that B.D. Roy taught was. B. The author remembers the head Pandit Bhattacharya sir for his. C. Ashubabu conducted an event called. D. The time span of the author's school life was. E. The author went back to his school one more time to attend. Dash. Activity 7. Let's answer the following questions. A. How did B.D. Roy teach the pronunciation of the? 59. B. How did the author get to be Ashubabu's favorite? C. What was music drawing? D. Why did everything seem much smaller to the author when he went back to school after 10 years? E. What is a pleasure according to the author? Activity 8. Let's fill in the blanks with words from the box. 1. Sachin Tendulkar is my dash cricketer. B. When Rip Van Winkle came back to the village the next morning, he could not dash it. 3. Most people have sweet dash of childhood. 4. The student could not dash the word correctly. 5. Mr. Das is an dash teacher. Boxe ache, pronounced, excellent, favorite, memories, recognized. Activity 9A. Let's identify the subject and predicate in the following sentences. 1. One day he told us the story The Ox and the Frog from Aesop's Fables. 2. B.D. Roy taught us English. 3. He was a small man, but he took great care to ensure that we pronounce English correctly. 4. But I could draw very well. 5. Ashubabu was given the charge of decorating the hall for the annual prize distribution ceremony. 60. Activity 9B. Let's split the sentences mentioned in Activity 9A into subject and predicate and fill in the given chart. Let's look at the following sentences. Ravi is playing football. The children are singing. I am writing a letter. All the colored words, that is playing, are singing, am writing, are written in the present continuous tense. Activity 10. Fill in the blanks with present continuous tense of the verbs given in brackets. 1. What are you doing tonight? Bracket ache do. 2. John dash read a book now. John is reading a book now. 3. Ali and Sudeep dash work late today. 4. Mita dash listen to music. Page 61. 5. Raju dash sit next to Sunil. 6. How many other students dash study with you? 7. The phone dash ring. Activity 11. Write 8 sentences to describe yourself with the following hints. Your name, name of your parents, the place you live in, your age, the name of your school, your hobby, your likes and dislikes, what you want to be. Let's work together. Craft a model of your school, show it to your friends, tell them why you love your school. Lesson 6. The Clever Monkey. Tell your partner the name of a story in which animals or birds appear as characters. Look at the picture below. Can you guess what the story is all about? Let's read. Once upon a time, there lived a monkey on the bank of a river. Right in the middle of the river, there was a small island with many fruit trees. Sweet and juicy fruits grew on the trees. At a distance from the bank, there was a huge rock in the river. A part of it was above water. One day, attracted by the delicious fruits, the monkey jumped to reach the rock and from there leapt onto the island. Page 63. Not so difficult after all, he said to himself. Soon he was enjoying the sweet fruits from the trees. There was hardly any animal there, so he was in no danger. Hence the monkey decided to visit the island every day. On the far bank of the river, a big crocodile lived with his wife. One day he noticed the monkey crossing the river in his unique way. He told his wife, "Did you see him? Let's catch him tomorrow." Next morning, however, the crocodile found that catching the monkey was not easy. The monkey landed on the rock and in a flash jumped off onto the island. Hiding behind the rock, the crocodile could only watch him. He returned home without his cat. Days went by. The crocodile thought of many plans to catch the monkey, but nothing worked. The monkey always escaped from his clutches. One day his wife said, "You have failed to catch the monkey, but I really want to taste his sweet flesh. So this time you must follow my plan." The crocodile said, "Right, tell me the plan then." "The monkey jumps on that big rock in the river," said the wife. "You must lie still on the rock. When he jumps upon you, thinking you to be a rock, you can catch him easily then." "What an idea! I will get him tomorrow for sure," said the crocodile with joy. Page 64. What trove? Delicious, very tasty, unique, one of its kind. Escaped, got away, flash, a split moment, clutches, tight grip or hold. Activity 1. Answer the following questions. A. Where did the monkey live? B. Why was there no danger for the monkey in the river island? C. What was so attractive to the monkey? D. Where did the crocodile live? E. Who gave advice to the crocodile about catching the monkey? Activity 2, page 65. Let's take words from the colored box and fill in the blanks. Boxe আছে flesh, plants, tasty, listen, swim, steal, difficult, monkey. A. The trees on the island had dash fruits. B. The monkey found that crossing the river was not very dash. C. The crocodile made many dash to catch the monkey. D. The crocodile would lie dash on the rock. E. The wife of the crocodile wished to taste the dash of the monkey. Activity 3. Let's match the words in column A with their meaning in column B. Column A, attractive. Column B, charming. Unique, one of its kind. Island, a piece of land with water on all sides. Delicious, mouth-watering. Still, not moving at all. Let's continue. Next morning, as usual, the monkey jumped onto the rock and landed on the river island. Seeing this, the crocodile swam to the rock. He lay still on the rock, keeping his head and tail well under water. Only his back was above water and it looked like a part of the rock. After having a good meal, the monkey decided to return. He looked at the rock. Strange, the rock has become so large. Page 66. He thought, it wasn't so big when I came here. Possibly that crocodile is playing a trick again. He is lying there, pretending to be a rock. The monkey made up his mind very quickly. He shouted, "Hello, rock, my dear friend, you look quite big today. And you didn't welcome me today as you always do. Are you angry with me?" Hearing him, the crocodile thought, perhaps this rock really talks to the monkey. I should speak to him posing as the rock, otherwise he might suspect something. So he said, No, my friend, you are always welcome. If you aren't angry, why are you looking so big? Said the monkey. At this, the crocodile got impatient. He raised his head above water and said, I am not a rock, you stupid. I am a crocodile. I am going to eat you up very soon. The monkey realized that he could not return home like all other days. So he made another plan. He said, My friend crocodile, I am so sorry. Why did you do all this to catch me? Just open your mouth wide. I will jump straight into your mouth. The monkey had observed earlier that whenever the crocodile opened his mouth, his eyes would shut completely. Page 67. But the crocodile did not know this. He was happy at the monkey's suggestion. He raised himself on the rock with his mouth wide open and his eyes closed. The clever monkey leapt on the crocodile's head and then quickly jumped back to the river bank. From the safety of his home upon a riverside tree, the monkey laughed at the crocodile and said, "You foolish crocodile, you can never catch me. No doubt you are bigger than me, but you are a bigger fool too." Adapted from Best of Jataka Tales. Wardrobe, trick, an act of cunning, impatient, restless, realized, became aware of a fact, observed, noticed, watched with care, suggestion, an idea or a plan. Activity 4. Let's write true if the sentence is true and F if it is false. A. The crocodile found that catching the monkey was a difficult job. True. B. The rock always talked to the monkey. C. The monkey jumped straight into the crocodile's open mouth. D. The monkey returned to his home safely. E. The monkey was more clever than the crocodile. Activity 5. Let's complete the following sentences with information from the text. A. The crocodile kept his head and tail. B. After having a good meal, the monkey dashed. C. The crocodile thought that he should speak to the monkey as the rock because dash. D. The monkey observed that every time the crocodile opened his mouth dash. E. The monkey had his home. F. The crocodile was bigger in size and was also dash. Activity 6. Let's answer the following questions. A. Who swam to the rock? B. Why did the monkey become suspicious? C. What was the monkey's suggestion to the crocodile? D. What did the monkey tell the crocodile from his safe shelter? Activity 7. Let's fill in the blanks with words from the story. The first letters of the words are given. A. The crocodile dash in, the monkey crossing the river. B. The monkey always dash from the crocodile's clutches. C. The monkey thought that the crocodile was playing at dash once more. T দেওয়া আছে. D. The crocodile could not. R দেওয়া আছে dashe. The clever monkey's plan. E. From his safe home, the monkey called the crocodile a. F দেওয়া আছে dashe. Activity 8. Let's replace the underlined words with their opposites from the box. Box আছে heavy, sweet, always straight, difficult, huge. A. Can you see the small tree? Huge. B. This medicine tastes bitter, sweet. C. Last year the English question paper was easy, difficult. D. Sunita never feels nervous before an examination. Never এর জায়গায় হবে always. E. I am carrying a light load. Light এর জায়গায় হবে heavy. F. The boy has curly hair. Curly জায়গায় হবে straight. Activity 9. Suppose the following day the monkey met his friend, another monkey, and told him what had happened. Work with your partner and start a dialogue based on this theme. Some clues are given for you. First monkey, hello, how are you? Second monkey, fine. First monkey, I am all right. Do you know dash? Second monkey, no, tell me please. First monkey, a big crocodile. Second monkey, but dash, return home. First monkey, I wasn't afraid. I told him dash. Second monkey, then. First monkey, I jumped dash and then dash. Really? You are dash. Let's look at these sentences from the text. It was not so big when I came here, and you didn't welcome me. You are always welcome. Wasn't means was not. Didn't means did not. Your means you are. Page 71. Wasn't, didn't, and your are contracted from forms or short forms. Similarly, am means I am. I apostrophe am. I'll means I shall, I will. There means they are. Don't means do not. Wouldn't means would not. His means he is. He has. Activity 10. Let's match the two sides. Short from well. Will. We will. Am. I am. She is. She is. Didn't. Did not. Weren't. Were not. You have. You have. Won't. Were not. Can't. Cannot. Activity 11. Now read the following passage in pairs and underline the prepositions there. One is done for you. The farmer took a sharp axe and struck at the trunk of the tree. At. All the creatures living in the tree started to request the farmer not to cut down the tree. Page 72. But the farmer didn't listen to them. He was in a hurry to finish off his work. Activity 12. Let's fill in the blanks with the prepositions given in the box. Box আছে in, off, O-double-F, off, on, at, to. A. The boy is looking dash me. B. Give this letter dash your class teacher. C. Put the duster dash the table. D. Fish leaves dash water. E. Put dash the light. If I go dash school every day. We already know that a sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. Here are two sentences from the text. In these sentences, the subject appears right at the beginning. The monkey landed on the rock. The monkey. The crocodile swam to the rock. The crocodile. Here, the monkey and the crocodile are subject words. Now read these sentences. Every month, I brush my teeth. In his class, Sunil has many friends. Here comes our teacher. How beautiful is my village. Here we see that the subject sometimes appears in the middle and even at the end of sentences. Activity 13, page 73. Read the following sentences, circle the subject and underline the predicate. One is done for you. Days went by. Days. B. The day's subject went by predicate. B. The rock never talked to the monkey. C. Here comes the goalkeeper. D. Every evening mother cooks food for us. E. Rohan plays cricket for a local club. F. How big is the tree? G. I don't know his full name. Let's recite. The crocodile. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail and pour the water of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. Lewis Carroll. 74. Activity 14. Let's write a short story in 8 sentences with the following hints. Give it a title. A fox fell into a wall, failed to get out. A goat came. Fox asked goat to drink water from the well. Goat jumped in. Fox climbed on the goat's back, got out. Goat remained in the well. Let's begin like this. Title. Once a fox was moving around a village. He wasn't careful. Suddenly he fell into a well. Let's walk together. You have read about the monkey and the crocodile. Now sit in groups, make 3 charts, show the difference in food habits of the two animals, the place they live in, their special physical features. Lesson 7, page 75, The Rebel Poet. Let's begin. Come children, let's sing an inspiring short together. Song together. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Let's read. Pritam is a student of class 5. He returns home from school all excited. He finds his father reading a newspaper. Pritam, Father, guess what happened today? Father, what dear? Pritam, our teacher has asked us to sing a patriotic song on the Republic Day. Father, what are you going to sing, son? Pritam, ma'am said we should sing Karari Loho Kapat. Father, do you know who has written the song, Pritam? Pritam, no, father. Father, he is our great rebel poet Kazi Nazrul Islam. Page 76. Pritam, why do you call him rebel poet, Father? Father, he was born at a time when India was under the British rule. Through his writings, he inspired the Indian youth to fight for freedom. Pritam, when was he born, Father? Father, he was born on 24th May 1899 in the village of Churulia. This was near Asansol in the Bardwan district of undivided Bengal. As a child, he was attracted to folk theatre and later wrote many folk plays like Datakarno, Bidyan Hutum and Kobi Kalidas. Pritam, amazing. Father, in 1910, Nazrul met the revolutionary Nibaran Chandra Ghoto, who was his teacher. The poet Kumud Ranjan Mollik was the headmaster of the school Nazrul joined next. Wardrobe, patriotic, expressing love for one's country. Rebel, person who fights against the government. Inspired, motivated. Folk theatre, theatre of the common people of a country. Amazing, very surprising. Revolutionary, a person who revolts. 77. Activity 1. Let's complete the sentences. A. Pritam was to sing the song dash. B. Nazrul was born in dash. C. Bardwan district is in dash. Activity 2. Let's answer the questions. A. Was India independent when Nazrul was born? B. Name some of the folk plays that young Nazrul had written. C. Who was Nazrul's teacher? D. Who was Kumud Ranjan Mollik? Let's continue. Uncle Rahim enters the room. He joins in the conversation. Pritam, did Kumud Ranjan inspire him to write poems? Father, yes, but Nazrul was also influenced by Rabindranath and the Persian poets like Hafiz and Khayyam. Uncle Rahim, did you know that Nazrul joined the army under the British in 1917? He was in the 49th Bengal Regiment. After the First World War, the regiment was disbanded in 1920. After that, he came to Calcutta. 78. Father, as you can see, Nazrul protested against the cruelty of the British in his own way. In fact, he also started writing poems and novels to voice his protest. Pritam, which poems, Father? Father, poems like Shebak, Khiapare Toroni and many others. He also wrote a novel, Badhonhara. It was published in 1927. The British were afraid that Nazrul's writing could instigate the Indian freedom fighters. Pritam, what did the British do? Uncle Rahim, with the publication of Bidrohi, the British became so scared that they immediately banned the poem. Father, in 1922, Nazrul started a magazine, Dhumketu, where he published Anandamoyir Agomon. Uncle Rahim, the British raided the office of Dhumketu. The poet was arrested. All his poems were banned. Pritam, was he not released from jail? Father, yes, eventually, but even while in prison, he continued to write poems against the cruelty of the British. He was transferred to the Hooghly jail and there he began fasting. It was his way of protesting against the torture of the British. Pritam, for how many days did he fast, Father? Father, he fasted for more than a month. In December 1923, he was released from jail. It was during this jail term that he composed Kararui Louho Kapat. Pritam, thank you so much, Father. Now I'll be able to sing Kararui Louho Kapat with zeal and passion. I'm so proud that the teacher has selected me for singing. Uncle Rahim, let's hear you sing. We'll sing along with you as well. Wardrobe, disbanded, was broken up, instigate, urged to act, banned, not allowed, raid, surprise visit by the police. Fasting, going without food, compose, to write something original, zeal, great energy, passion, deep love. Activity 3, let's take the right answer. 1. His poems inspired the youth. A. To fight the British. B. To help the British. C. To talk to the British. 2. The novel that he wrote was A. Khiapare Toroni, B. Shebak, C. Badhonhara. 3. Nazrul was called A. the fiery poet, B. the rebel poet, C. the inspired poet. Activity 4. Let's write T for true and F for false statements. A. Nazrul was born when India was still under the British rule. B. Nazrul was not attracted to folk theatre. C. In school, Nazrul met the great poet Kumud Ranjan Mollik. D. Nazrul served the Indian army under the British rule. E. Nazrul fasted for 30 days. Page 80. Activity 5. Let's read the text and fill in the chart. Year 1910, event 1917. এখানে ইভেন্ট দেওয়া আছে, ইয়ার লিখতে হবে। নজরুল হ্যাড টু লিভ দ্য আর্মি, এখানে আবার ইয়ার দেওয়া আছে 1922, তারপর আবার ইভেন্ট দেওয়া আছে নজরুল ওয়াজ রিলিজ ফ্রম জেল। Activity 6. Let's answer the questions. A. Who inspired Nazrul to write poems? B. Why did Nazrul have to leave the army? C. Why did the British ban Nazrul's poem Bidrohi? D. In which magazine was the song Anandamoyir Agamon published? Why did Nazrul start fasting? Let's learn. Let's look at the sentence. A. After the First World War, the regiment was disbanded in 1920. B. The British were afraid. C. They immediately banned the poem. D. It was during this jail term that he composed Kararui Loho Kapat. E. There he began fasting. In sentence A, C, and D, the words after, immediately, and during tell us about the time of action. Such words are adverbs of time. Page 81. In the sentence B, the word afraid tells us about the manner of action. Such words are adverbs of manner. In the sentence E, the word there tells us about the place of action. Such words are adverbs of place. Activity 7A. Underline the adverbs in the following sentences. Group them under adverb of manner, adverb of time, and adverb of place. 1. Now I will go to school. 2. He sat beside me. 3. He will watch a play tomorrow. 4. She eagerly waited for the result. 5. The train moved slowly out of the station. 6. We won the match yesterday. 7. Come here. 8. I shall gladly do it. Activity 7B. Let's classify the adverbs in the following chart. Adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of place. Page 82. Let's learn the use of the colored words. A. In fact, he also started writing poems and novels to voice his protest. B. Then let's hear you sing. C. After that he came to Calcutta. In these sentences, the colored words like in fact, then, after that link the sentence to the previous ones in the passage. Such words are linkers. They link one idea to the other. Activity 8. Let's learn how to paint pots. 1. A pot is bought. 2. It is washed with water. 3. It is dried in the sun. 4. It is painted. 5. Designs are drawn on it. 6. Polish is applied to make the surface shiny. Now add linkers to show the process of painting pots. You may use the following linkers: at first, then, after that, at last, next, thereafter. Page 83. Let's discuss among ourselves how our mothers prepare tea. Use linkers to suggest the chain of action that goes in preparing tea. Activity 9. Write 8 sentences about the childhood of Rabindranath Tagore. Here are some points. Born on 8 May 1861, did not enjoy formal schooling, was taught at home. Mathematics teacher was Aghor Babu, used to play in the veranda, role playing as a teacher, taught the railing bus as if they were students. Conclusion. Let's work together. Let's make a scrapbook. Things we need: chart paper, scissors, glue, pictures of Rabindranath Tagore, Aurobindo Ghosh, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Mahatma Gandhi. Method. Fold the chart paper so that it looks like a book and cut out the sides. Stitch or staple the papers together. Paste the pictures of the eminent personalities on the pages of your scrapbook. mention their dates of birth, names of their parents, their schooling and contribution to our nation. Lesson 8, page 84, Buildings to Remember. Let's begin. Here is a chart of important monuments. Name of the monument, Qutub Minar, Place, New Delhi, Golden Temple, Amritsar, Punjab, Charminar, Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Konark Sun Temple, Konark, Odisha, Hajarduari Palace, Murshidabad, West Bengal, Shohid Minar, Kolkata, West Bengal, Victoria Memorial, Kolkata, West Bengal. Where is the Charminar located? Which famous monument is located in Murshidabad? Where is the Golden Temple located? Which famous monument is situated in New Delhi? Where is the Victoria Memorial situated? Where is the Konark Sun Temple situated? Do you know the name of any other famous monument? 86. Let's read. Mita and her classmates, a team of 25, went to Bandel last Saturday with their history teacher. They visited the Bandel church. It was their first outing, so everybody was excited. Their bus started from Chandanagar. On their way, the teacher asked them whether anyone had visited the Bandel church before. Most of them had not, so they remained silent. Mita was an exception, though. She said with enthusiasm, "Yes, madam, I have visited the place before." "Oh, really? That's great. Tell us what this place is like, Mita," said the teacher. Everybody was looking at Mita with keen interest. Mita began. "My uncle who lives there took me to the church." "What did you see there?" asked Amina, one of Mita's friends. Mita was about to speak when the teacher stopped her. She said, "If Mita tells us right now about everything she has seen, we will get familiar with all its details." Page 87. Let the church remain a surprise to us. Sunita, one of the students, asked the teacher, "There are so many places we could have visited. Why have we chosen Bandel Church then, madam?" The teacher smiled. "A very good question, Sunita," she continued. "Sometimes we visit a place for fun and enjoyment. At times our visit helps us to gather valuable information about the history and culture of a place." Sunita was curious. "Is Bandel Church a historical place, madam?" "Yes, my child, it is one of the oldest churches in West Bengal," said the teacher. Mita said, "Madam, my uncle told me that it can be seen as a memorial of the Portuguese settlement in Bengal." Amina looked confused. "I don't think I quite understand what Mita said." The teacher patiently explained to the girls, "Okay, let me make it clear. Around 1571, the Portuguese began to use Bandel as a port. The Mughal Emperor Akbar gave them permission to build a town in Hooghly. In 1579, the Portuguese built a port on the banks of the Hooghly. They called over Augustinian monks from Goa to build a church at Bandel in 1599. Wardrobe, outing, a short trip. Exception, something that falls outside the general rule. Keen, eager, sharp. Memorial, something that is erected in memory of a person or an event. Settlement, people coming down to live at a certain place. Port, harbor, a town or city where a ship stops on a journey. Augustinian, a follower of Saint Augustine. Monks, religious men or hermits. 88. Activity 1. Complete the table with information from the text. Work with your partners. One is done for you. Name of the monument visited. The Bandel Church. Location of the monument. Number of team members. Means of transport. The Mughal Emperor mentioned here. The year the church was built. Activity 2. Find out words with similar meanings from the text. 1. Answer. 2. Steering. 3. Told. 4. Started. 5. Established. 6. Carried on. Activity 3. Let's fill in the blanks with the correct form of doing words given in the brackets. 1. Last Sunday, Reba dash visited the zoo. 2. They dash drank coffee every day. 3. Farmers dash grew crops in the field. 4. The boys dash enjoyed the football match yesterday. 5. Subir dash sang a patriotic song yesterday. 6. We dash go went to school every day by bus. 89. Let's continue. Eventually they reached their destination. The bus stopped in front of the church. Everybody was elated and started talking all at once. Amina asked, "Is this the same building that was built in 1599, madam?" "Not at all, Amina. This church was destroyed during the Mughal siege of Hooghly," the teacher said as they walked inside through the gate. "What happened then?" asked Sunita. 4 of the 5 priests were killed. The priest named Father Joan da Cruz survived. He, along with a few thousand Christians, were taken to Agra fort before the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. His order was to kill the prisoners, so they were made to stand before the ferocious elephants. But surprisingly, one elephant carried Father Joan da Cruz right up to the emperor and knelt before him as if asking for mercy. This peculiar incident impressed Shah Jahan. He set the prisoners free and sent them back to Bandel. Shah Jahan granted money to reconstruct the church and also donated 777 bighas of land to the church in the year 1633. Since then, it has been modified and reconstructed at different times. The teacher explained to the eager students. At last, all of them entered the church. They saw the prayer hall, the mosque, the cemetery, and the statue of Mother Mary. They also saw many wall paintings of Christ and the huge clock with 4 faces. At the end of the day, the students felt happy and enriched. This trip had been most rewarding to all of them. What drove? Elated, extremely pleased, seized, an action taken to force enemies to surrender, survived, remained alive, ferocious, fierce, modified, changed, masked, a tall post of a ship carrying a sail, cemetery, a place where dead bodies are buried. 90. Activity 4. Let's answer the following questions. 1. Where did the bus stop? 2. What were the names of the 2 friends of Mita? 3. How many priests were killed? 4. Who were made to stand before the ferocious elephants? 5. What did the elephant do with Father Joan da Cruz? 6. Where was the fort of Shah Jahan located? Activity 5. Make a list of what Mita and her friends saw at the Bandel church. 1 is done for you. 1. A huge clock with 4 faces. আরও 5টা লিখতে হবে. Page 91, Activity 6. Let's fill in the blanks with proper words from the help box. 1. We have many dash places in our country. Boxe আছে huge, happy, loud, historical, excited, ferocious. 2. Kaveri was very dash when she saw the museum in Kolkata. 3. There are many dash buildings in our town. 4. They were dash when they returned to their hometown. 5. Keep away from the dash animal. 6. There was a dash noise in the classroom just before the teacher entered. Activity 7. Suppose you went to a zoo with your parents and saw many interesting things there. Write 7 sentences to describe your experience. Hints. Name of the zoo, time of visit, animal seen, bird seen, eating habits, your experience, conclusion. Let's work together. Visit your locality in groups. You will find your locality has a few other schools as well. Prepare a chart using the points given below. Name of the school, year of establishment, the size of the school building.